for a mission. Like, last year was just a glitch in the Matrix. Last year, just, you know, like maybe they found a drop in their form and then they went into this year just basically bringing practically an all-star team this World Cup.
I think particularly the addition of Han Jae-hoon to South Korea is what really elevated the LN potential as well, because we saw last year LN was the place that Philippines was attacking last year. And of course right now we are going to be getting into a little bit of a showcase between the two finalist teams here on the custom tiebreaker, or the also original tiebreaker.
You know, it's just really impressive to see how both teams stack up against each other. And like what Surf said, South Korea was clearly on a mission, and they've shown that today. And in honestly the entire tournament, just reminding us all how good they really are as a 7K nation. Really dominating the entire tournament. And in the way they did it right now, with how much more competition is there, very impressive work.
Yeah, it would be funny if Malaysia ends up winning this one, but South Korea.
We saw that last year, yeah.
Hey, they can perform on this for sure, but South Korea looking like the better team on paper. We'll see. Of course, YZ has been absolutely incredible in this match as well. It's continuing here, 99.7 early on.
I think someone in the commentary team, like, who isn't with us right now, like last night, basically mentioned this. Everything is irrelevant until the last 30 seconds of the chart.
Yeah. We saw some wild scenes yesterday. Those LN sections are absolutely bonkers. Gonna be I want to see how South Korea performs on it. There's definitely some potential for massive score swings at the end there.
And, you know, I have to say this. It's honestly surprising to see how close this is right now. 4,000 points? Imagine if this match went to tiebreaker. That would have been insane because of how close it really is.
Yeah, absolutely. And every time I see this part, this is not a break section. This is full inverse almost with mini jacks. That's absolutely like evil to be putting this in a slow part of the song.
Yeah, and this inverse section does favor Malaysia, you'd think, right? But now, this is a very...
I mean, they...
What? Wait a second, what's going on?
The score is still really close. This is still 5,000 points.
Yeah, I'm actually really surprised that it is this close. Like, if it's this close already, like, how much more for the last 30 seconds?
Well, it depends. I mean, there's a possibility. There's a real possibility, given how YZ's been playing, that YZ might just end up crushing the last section and expand this lead even further. We'll have to see here. Misses from everyone, of course, throughout the entire map. This one is pretty ridiculously hard throughout the whole map, not just at the ending. And it's pretty much just YZ. 98.9 is by far the highest accuracy. That's pretty much the whole difference, because we haven't really seen any extended combos for any of the four players.
But seeing someone carrying that high, like, accuracy that high in this chart,
yeah, everyone still holding on to a 98%? Malaysia, I think, is actually outperforming their previous performance by a lot right now.
Yeah, well, we'll see if that stays by the ending, of course. That is the section to look out for, but Chiwi struggling with this one. Both of South Koreans also. This lead is kind of growing ever so slightly as we're getting into some of these LNs. It's starting to get towards the end of the map. Not quite at that one section just yet, but 40,000 points. It's been quietly growing for South Korea.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent cushion going into the section.
Yeah, and this is a fair difference. South Korea certainly taking it, and that should do it, I think. This part, I expect a lot of players to struggle. And oh, what is going on? I think South Korea is the one who's actually missing a lot more slightly.
No, but the accuracy, it's YZ. YZ still has a 98. And that is enough to carry this above. Look at Chiwi, unfortunately dropping down to 95%, Neo dropping down to 96. YZ crushing yet another map. Is this a 900k?
Wait for it. Oh my
no,
god,
there's
really?
no,
Really? Why? Why
Don't
would you do
pause
this?
there.
Why? Okay, no, it's
Okay.
not. Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
Another shout out to YZ. That's just crazy as well. We'll call that an honorary 900k. But the ending of the map, claiming another set of lives here. Hundreds of misses for everyone except for YZ. And I think that's a very fitting way to end off the tournament as well, given what we've seen in this round.
Not to mention that accuracy YZ has also held on is really insane.
I just can't wait like how this chart will turn out. Like in the next few months, we're going to see like a lot of nutty scores. I think, especially